Hey folks, had a great visit today at Martinez Elementary in Sharyland. This great group of kids. I got to read a book to them. Read a book about Michael Jordan and salt in his shoes. I read that book. Got to read it with these kids and about how Michael Jordan exceeded all expectations. Of course, good-looking kids. Spent about a half an hour there today just reading to them. Had a good time. Very attentive. Great students. So thanks. And thanks for the nice gift basket that didn't quite make it back to the station. Sometimes that happens. It was so good. Sorry, guys. Let's take a look at the cloud cover today. We have a lot of clouds moving overhead. They're just high clouds, and they're thickening up a little bit tonight as our cool front approaches. That front will move through late night, early morning, and behind it, it turns cooler. In fact, we just don't warm up tomorrow. We get down around 60 and then just stay there all day as the clouds are thick. There could be a sprinkle or two from time to time, but probably nothing big. Saturday, we start with the clouds. It's still cool early, but by the end of the day, the clouds try to thin a little bit. When the clouds thin, because the wind's coming up out of the south, and that will try to warm things up. So we're going to get back into the mid to upper 60s, maybe touching 70 in a few places. And then Sunday, temperatures are off to the races. We'll be in the 80s across most of the valley. Could be even the upper 80s in the western part of the valley on Sunday. We will rebound quickly. About a 30% chance of some light rain and drizzle tomorrow. There'll be stuff around. It'll be spotty. It's a wipers on, wipers off kind of thing. Nothing big. Look at the rest of South Texas. Our cool front's on the move. Winds are out of the north and northeast once you get north of about Zapata, but you get into the valley, we still have east-southeasterly winds, and the temperature's a little cooler up there, but not much. The cool air just going to kind of build down in during the late night, early morning hours once that wind shifts, and then we just won't warm up tomorrow. So our lows tonight, upper 50s and maybe low 60s near the coast, and then tomorrow our highs just hold steady. They don't go anywhere. In fact, the high temperature for the day might be first thing in the morning. Temperatures may go down just a little bit. For us, this is not a real cold air mass, but it's certainly cooler than today's 85. And with it, temperatures slowly warm back up, back to 69 Saturday and 85 by the time we get to Sunday. Now, you look at the big picture of Texas, it gets a little cooler when you get north. It's 39 in Abilene, 49 in Dallas, Dalhart at 32. What you don't see on the satellite picture is a little fog that's formed along the coast tonight. Until that front gets here, that fog may thicken up a little bit. Here's the front moving through, and once it goes through, it'll just be low clouds and, again, maybe some misty drizzle around the area. Saturday, clouds linger into the morning, but they break in the afternoon, and Sunday, it's a mix of clouds and sun, but a strong southerly wind, and with that, temperatures off to the races. And then late Sunday, the next front comes through, and Monday turns cooler with a chance for a few sprinkles once again. If you're headed to the coast, here's what you can expect. In the morning, temperatures start in the low 60s, a strong northerly wind all day tomorrow, and then we just stay in the low 60s instead of warming up. UV's low, rip current risk is moderate. Here are your tides. There are 2, seas 4 to 6 feet with a moderate chop on the bay. So for tonight, a low of about 58, clouds building back in, maybe a sprinkle when the front comes through. Then tomorrow, cloudy, cool, 60 for a high. 60s the low, 60s the high, pretty much. Northerly winds about 7 to 15. It'll be gusty right behind the front. Mostly cloudy again on Saturday, but maybe some late day sunshine. By Sunday, we're back to 85. Next front Monday doesn't cool it off very much. Next front Wednesday brings us back in the 60s again. That is your updated First Warn 5 forecast.